Doomsday Alert. Elon Musk stunned as 3I/Atlas tears through the sun, shattering Earth's shield. We are no longer in control. The world has entered a moment of unprecedented crisis, one that feels less like a scientific anomaly and more like the opening act of an apocalyptic drama. What began as faint irregularities in solar readings has now escalated into a full-scale disruption of the sun's magnetic field. Scientists confirmed that the interstellar object 3I/Atlas is not merely passing through our system. It is actively interfering with the very forces that protect Earth. The implications are staggering. The invisible shield that has safeguarded our planet for millennia is faltering, leaving humanity exposed to cosmic dangers we have never before encountered. Instead of the usual solar fluctuations, observatories detected violent surges of unknown energy rippling outward from the object and colliding with the sun's magnetic lines. These disturbances have weakened Earth's magnetosphere, the protective barrier that shields us from lethal radiation. Without it, our planet is vulnerable to storms of cosmic energy capable of crippling technology, destabilizing ecosystems, and threatening human survival itself. We are witnessing an attack on the sun itself, Elon Musk declared in a grim statement before communications were lost. This is not natural. This is deliberate. His words carried the weight of both scientific alarm and existential dread, reframing the phenomenon not as a random occurrence, but as a calculated assault on the foundations of life. Real danger from solar flares, Lagrange interferometers. Across the globe, the effects are undeniable and terrifying. The sky is warping, with auroras appearing in regions far from the poles, painting eerie curtains of light over cities unaccustomed to such displays. Satellites are flickering as their systems are overwhelmed by bursts of radiation, disrupting GPS navigation and communications. Radio signals are collapsing, cutting off connections across continents and leaving millions in isolation. Most chilling of all, solar observatories worldwide have gone silent, their instruments either destroyed or rendered useless by the surge. The silence of these institutions, once the guardians of our cosmic awareness, has become symbolic, a void that mirrors humanity's sudden blindness in the face of an overwhelming threat. Governments have declared emergency protocols, but the scale of the disruption is beyond human control. Power grids are destabilizing, navigation systems are failing, and the global economy is grinding to a halt. Panic spreads as people look to the skies and see them shimmering, bending, and breaking under forces they cannot understand. In major cities, crowds gather in stunned silence, staring upward as if awaiting a revelation. We are no longer in control, Musk warned, his voice trembling with a rare vulnerability. For a man who has built his career on conquering the unknown, the admission was devastating. It underscored the reality that humanity's technological triumphs are fragile when confronted with cosmic forces that dwarf our imagination. Solar flares, the space disaster we should really be worried about. YouTube. Theories abound, each more unsettling than the last. Some scientists speculate that 3I/ATLS is a living entity feeding on solar energy, a cosmic predator whose presence destabilizes the sun. Others fear it is a weapon designed to dismantle planetary defenses before unleashing something far worse. Conspiracy theorists argue that governments have known of its existence for years and concealed the truth to avoid mass panic. Whatever the explanation, one fact remains undeniable. Humanity is no longer in control of its own destiny. The illusion of mastery over nature has been shattered, replaced by the realization that we are at the mercy of forces far beyond our comprehension. As the object continues its silent approach, the question is no longer if Earth will be changed, but how. The attack has begun, the shield is failing, and the endgame is already unfolding. Yet this endgame is not a single moment of destruction, but a slow unraveling of everything we thought permanent. The skies will continue to fracture, the seas will rise under the weight of radiation, and the fragile systems that sustained civilization will collapse piece by piece. Humanity will be forced to confront not only the loss of control, but the possibility that this was always meant to happen, that our existence was only a prelude to something greater, something waiting in the dark. Elon Musk stoot Oracle top man veer from the throne as the richest person ter wereld in the wereld, economie, nu.nl. Elon Musk's warnings echo across the fractured channels of communication, a voice both prophetic and desperate. "If this is deliberate," he said, "then we are intruders in a story written long before we existed." His words capture the haunting possibility that humanity's fate is not its own to decide, that our species has stumbled into a cosmic narrative whose ending was scripted long ago. The attack has begun, the shield is failing, and the endgame is already unfolding, not as a distant threat, but as a reality pressing closer with every heartbeat of the cosmos. When 3I/ATLS arrives, the story of Earth will not end, it will be rewritten, and the universe itself will decide what comes next. And yet, in the silence between collapsing signals and the warping of the skies, a deeper truth emerges. Humanity has always defined itself by its resilience in the face of catastrophe. The Titanic sank, empires crumbled, pandemics swept across continents, and still we endured. But 3I/ATLS is not a storm or a war. It is a force that rewrites the very laws of existence. Elon Musk's voice, trembling yet resolute, becomes more than a warning. It is a testament to the fragile courage of a species staring into the abyss. "We may not control the outcome," he admitted, "but we can choose how we face it." That choice, perhaps, is all that remains. Whether Earth is shattered or transformed, whether the skies burn or bend into new shapes, humanity's final act will not be silence, it will be defiance. And in that defiance lies the faint hope that even if the universe decides our fate, it will remember that we did not surrender quietly. The cosmos may rewrite our story, but the last line will still carry our voice.